Right, welcome to the second edition today of Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. The afternoon edition on your back again with your back-to-back consistent quality football analysis channel, the best on YouTube. Now with himself, I was on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. You sign Ababian. It is a rather on not so good notes after Enzo Maresca pre-match press conference and the things he has said about the center-back issues and how it is going to be a big deal for matches that are going to come. And Maresca said subsequent matches are able for Chelsea to play our English Premier League matches now a very tricky games. And I said Chelsea, it's me Bonyame Admochina. We all know said Chelsea ever against team and your friend Crystal Palace away at the Selhurst Park, a very tough game that Chelsea would have to play. First game at Chelsea bar against Crystal Palace of the season, it ended in a 1-1 draw and a very good cheer as a goal. And then Crystal Palace equalize and all. But then before then, Chelsea are taking the lead via Abrantia, your friend Cole Palmer. Very difficult game, very compact Crystal Palace side. Made it difficult for Chelsea to get that win, and that's exactly. In fact, in the lead up to some matches with Chelsea, about 3 games, all of them only winless in all of them. And it looks as if Enzo Maresca is a little bit worried about the things that's going on with the squad. And then when she had the press, Edin Como in previewing some match against team my friend Crystal Palace, he mentioned certain specific key things I saw, and there was a bombshell that was dropped inside pre-match press conference team. After that, Chelsea and Crystal Palace, there's going to be a game. Chelsea and Morecambe in the FA Cup. There's going to be Chelsea Bournemouth, Chelsea Wolverhampton Wanderers. Then there's going to be Chelsea, any team my friend in Manchester City, all in the month of January. And there's going to be Chelsea West Ham United. These are all very tough, tricky encounters as a Chelsea and Enzo Maresca say on one in the Ranty, they need to get things done. They need to start winning matches. They need to start fixing certain things that one team so that they can go on and then play in these matches without any issues. Now, key amongst them so that they be able to subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe and turn on notification. In the notification turning, make sure that you don't choose all so that anytime there is content drop here, you are first to have it here on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. And also, God bless you for sharing the link and enjoying the analysis. If you have still not staked the bet codes in the previous video now, it's going to be down there in the description of this video. 3 separate odds, one a 100 plus odds, the next one a 20 plus odds, the next one a 11 plus odds. It's Kocha, and I'm sure that tonight in all of the games that costing there's going to be some good wins. I was on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. You need to come on Enzo Maresca and what went on a pre-match press conference. Should we start with the most trending thing we made this uncommon, but first of all, before we go to the most trending thing, let's listen to some of the things Enzo Maresca echoed on the pre-match press conference. Then we'll come back, then we'll analyze the various things Enzo Maresca didn't come about. We'll talk about those specific things now. So let's listen to Enzo Maresca.
Anyway, Reece is back from already last game. Romeo is very close. He start to work with us. And then for the rest, not any update. Keenan is still out. Unfortunately, Wes will be out for very long time, and Benoit will be out at least until February. So the only 2 big update is on Wes Fofana and Benoit, that they're gonna be out for very long time.
Did either require surgery?
No at the moment, for sure no Benoit. Wes, no at the moment.
Does that affect your thinking in terms of this transfer window and those 2 long term?
We see now the focus is on tomorrow game. That is an important game, like the rest. So the focus is just about tomorrow, but for sure these 2 players, they're gonna be out for a long time, so we see.
And Reece James, how close is he to getting some minutes again?
No, he's back. The last game against Ipswich, he was with us just to be with us on the squad. The plan was not to give him any minutes. Tomorrow is different. We can give him minutes. So hopefully, we all know how important is race for us. So hopefully he can get minutes very soon.
You said consistently that you're not in the title race. Were you unfortunately proven right over Christmas?
Yeah, but I didn't need to wait to lose game to understand that. This is the reason why, and I always said the same, that I would like to tell you, yes, we are there because it's something nice. It's not something bad to be in the title race. But the reason why I said is because I don't think we were ready. We are ready, and as I said, I didn't need to wait to lose 2 games in a row to prove myself or you that I was right.
What do you put this dip in form down to, and how concerned are you by it?
I'm always concerned, even when we win games, but I don't think it's how to say bad form. I think it's just analyze game by game. Against Fulham, we were winning 1-0 until 82, 83 minutes, and then we conceded 2 goals. Ipswich probably was not our day in terms of, I don't know how many chances we created, clear chances, but probably their desire don't concede and to win the game was higher than us, and yeah.
And you are very much in the race for the top 4. How important is it you don't slip up again this weekend?
No, not only this weekend. The next 19 games, it's important that we're gonna be there. I said already many times, I don't think one of us in this room expect us to be where we are now at the beginning of the season. That means that the team is doing very well. But now we have the second part ahead of us. We have to continue to do that, knowing that we're gonna be third again, we're gonna be hopefully second again, but we can be also 5th or 6th in the table. No panic, it's just a matter of to see at the end of the season where we are.
Thank you, James. Alex?
Hi Enzo, how are you? Just wondering.
Is doing very well, but now we have the second part ahead of us. We have to continue to do that, knowing that we're gonna be third again, we're gonna be hopefully second again, but we can be also 5th or 6th in the table. No panic, it's just a matter of to see at the end of the season where we are.
Thank you, James. Alex?
Hi Enzo, how are you? Just wondering, those 2 disappointing results, how have they affected the mood around here, morale?
No, absolutely. We don't like to lose games. We don't like to drop points, but it's not going to affect our journey because we all know, we are aware that during the season you are going to lose game, and as I said, we finished the first part of the season. Now we're gonna start the second part, thinking that again we are going to win games, we are going to lose game, but the important thing is to see how the team is improving game by game and things that we can do better. And don't forget that this is just a journey I started 5-6 months ago, so it's not I said 5 years ago or 6 years ago. They are still teams that they are together 5-6 years and they are still fighting to win title, the Premier League, and we just started 5-6 months ago.
Is that the reason why you say that this team isn't ready to compete for the title? Because so many incredible players in that team, anyone would think that they could compete for a Premier League title.
Yeah, but you don't need only good player. I said many times, for me the talent is not enough today in football. You need to add more things that we are adding, like togetherness, like become a team in a difficult moment. And the difference between us and I said City, Arsenal, Liverpool is that in that aspect they are more ready and team than us. We're gonna be there hopefully soon.
Crystal Palace up next, a 1-1 draw in the reverse fixture. What kind of game are you expecting this time at Selhurst Park?
Tough game, like you see, even the last game for us was tough. They are all tough game, especially there in their stadium. They are quite clear what they do with since the manager is there. Also off the ball, they are very aggressive. It's a team that if you concede them transition, they can hurt you. So we need to manage both phases when we attack and when we defend.
You brought Aaron Anselmino back from Argentina. What was the reasoning behind that? What are your plans for him?
No, it's another talent, another good player. Now the most important thing is that he arrived here and he adapt himself. He start to find house and settling in the right way. And then we need to give him time, because when you come from the other part of the world, you need to adapt. You need to see a new world, new culture. But for sure, we are going to try to help him to adapt as soon as possible.
Just finally on Romeo Lavia's absence, only won 1 of 4 games without him last month. What kind of impact does a fit Romeo Lavia have on this team?
Yeah, last month, but probably we won more games without Romeo.
Yep, so that was Enzo Maresca. First of all, he was asked about the injury situation at Camp. He was asked about what Chelsea want to do with the players now, and he said because of the pre-match analysis now. Now, first thing Enzo Maresca did come on in terms of the players back, so Odin come on about Reece James. What Enzo said was that Reece is back already. Romeo is very close. He has started to work with us. Kenan is still out. West will be out for a very long time. Benoit will be out for at least February. South West will be out for a very long time now. Broke a lot of hearts, because say if you've been here, I've sat here and I've described the importance of Wesley Fofana, an aggressive centre backer, or you're good at ball carrying, and now also or you player or you're very good in terms of the sweeping ability. Generally, some profile are more like a sweeper centre back with children, or be aggressive, or be a danger, but now aggressive, and so that he can nip it in the bud over there. And that is who Wesley Fofana Enzo Maresca say. Time Wesley Airbus are matching or twisting in Ankara. They thought that it was just a minor issue. They thought it was going to be out for just a couple of weeks, like 3-4 weeks. And I'm going to further test. Now, further test and shows that Branty friend Wesley Fofana is going to be out for a very long time. Now, possibly Wesley Fofana is not going to play again for the rest of the season. That is a very, very bad news for Chelsea and Enzo Maresca, any players and everything that they've been going through. You don't expect said Chelsea will go through these things, and Enzo, how Wesley Fofana was playing. All of us were thinking, say, by the end of January then Wesley Fofana is going to be back, because in the 3 matches that Chelsea have against Ipswich, Fulham, and Everton, it has been clear, says our defensive sweeper profile centre back now. Chelsea in here were cheering them for the person to be aggressive and sweep and then nip things in the bud, being the faces of a lot of the opponents. Now Chelsea have lagged it, and the replacement in after Obi to say Wesley Fofana, Nipa Nkoye close Obi to my say Jumano, Brent Fene Benoit Bedashile, because yes, Benoit hasn't been the best player in recent times, but in for some time now, I say Benoit performance is beginning to improve, and in certain games, in fact, that game now, Wesley Fofana free, Benoit could come in and be the aggressive centre back with Shonum to win duels. And if that's the case, it means that now still Saubo Benoit at RCB, sometimes you can still play a Brent friend Levi Cole at CCB. Now that means that if you are playing Benoit at RCB and playing Levi Cole at CCB, it's going to affect the team dynamics a little bit, because Benoit is natural right-footed centre back. And also in the game against Toriam Hotspur, Toriam tried to press Benoit Bedashile, because now the passing angles a little bit skewed, because he was playing at right centre back, which is not his natural place. The big bombshell is the fact that Abrantia, your friend Wesley Fofana, out of Chelsea team. So right now, Adia Bakwaye, the biggest headache for Chelsea is finding an aggressive sweeper, ball carrying centre back who can play at RCB. And options not our honor. Obi catcher me say Argentina Enzo Enko January Enko go to centre back. Obi team about RCB. But there are some options now. The January window and your window, Chelsea will be going out to buy players left side center. Mr. We are Chelsea near fashion team. Now the thought is simple. Going straight up in January, so we got 2 players will be good and more. They would want to look at the squad and make a few tweaks, kakra. Then somewhere in the summer they will do what we call the proper wholesale assessment, and then find the players that fit, solve specific problems, and then bring them in. Then they can know exactly what they have to do. Now Chelsea don't have to go too aggressive in the market. They have to be more tactful. Plug a player, best solve a problem with. They never shame about plug it. Player, best solve a problem. They never shame about plug it. Now, something that is very, very important in the plan of Chelsea Football Club, and that's what Enzo Maresca and then Rantian prepare for. Now, the options Malo Gusto at right back. Now, all of us in himself, Malo Gusto beats my right centre back now for two reasons. One, or a good ball playing centre back, or you're good in terms of ball carrying. Now, the downside of Malo Gusto, and they say, when you're aggressive, Malo Gusto ain't that combative. Malo Gusto may not be able to win duels against the Liam Delabs, the Dominic Calvin-Lewins, the big bulky centre forward. Of course, if I see this or China, Jean-Philippe Matetamo, airball, long balls, no more body near torso. You know that that's not something that you're comfortable with when you have a branch here, Fredo Malo Gusto leading the lines in that area. Now there's Reece James back, very physical, very combative, good ball playing centre back. I think it fits Reece James to play at RCB. Now, anytime I say at RCB, Reece doesn't have to go up and down the touchline giddy as a fullback. Now, he uses passing range at RCB, builds up in that regard, play out from the back. He gets it as captain or boss animal, which will help the team. But also, it also prevents him from reoccurring of injuries now. You say in recent times. So Reece does fit. Also, another player that fits it at Brentford friend Joshua Kofi Champon, and Joshua Kofi Champon was kept at Chelsea under the thought say he will be getting some time to play consistently as part of the senior team. Now the thing is that so also Joshua Kofi Champon, yes, or a young player, physical or combative, he checks all the boxes. The only little issue is that at his age, is he ready to deliver week in, week out, consistent at RCB at the highest level for Chelsea? And that's the little worry for our branch friend Joshua Kofi and Champon. Now, the most important thing, however, the most important addition for a player with my Philip both spots, our branch friend Aaron and Selmino. Now, anything and at Chelsea, actually, on my ranks, my centre backs, on my toy in the summer, on my baby Colono. They've brought on our branch friend Aaron and Selmino to come and be a part of the lot. Now, Aaron's job is to be a backup to these players. Say Reece Barnes or Sansu Pra, there's Aaron who can play there. Say Joshua Kofi Champon does not do the job back to back beam with me and consistent, and then there's Aaron and Selmino there. And then now we started a training session with Chelsea team, and he's going to be in there for them. Now the good news back whereby and they say Romeo Lavia are very close. I'm gonna say according to Enzo Maresca, we're full team training. Now it's going to depend on Enzo Maresca if he's going to bring him into the team or not in a game against Crystal Palace. Now Enzo was asked about a China game, and he said now the focus is on tomorrow's game. It's an important game like the rest, for sure. These two players, Wesley and Belashiri, will be out for a long time. We will see if we need to head into January market. Over the Umbisano, said Chelsea Beto players beyond my. I doubt Enzo Maresca, if you listen to what he said, what I just read to you, I doubt Enzo Maresca is planning to go into the January market to go and buy any player. The plan is to really focus on the team and how to reshape it, and then somebody around and so and it's good. Reece James fully back in terms of fitness. And Enzo Maresca again, I'm always concerned. Even when we win games against Fulham, we were winning until the 82nd minute, and then we considered 2 goals. Ipswich was not our day in terms of how many clear-cut chances we created. Enzo Maresca won't be saying, how was it like January times? Well, I may say a lot of points now. And I say, absolutely, we don't like to lose games and drop points, but it's not going to affect the journey because we all know and are aware that we are going to lose games. The important thing is to see how the team is improving over there. Omo Bisani say as a Chelsea quality never a lot of teams or so. Now adding to Chelsea team dominating the last, so talent alone ain't enough at the highest level of football. You need more than just talent. You need to really go into it and get the best out of the team. Also, you need to add more things. Togetherness. Becoming a team is in difficult moments. The difference between us, Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal in that aspect are that they are more ready than us. And the last time I did mention, said building a team, being a solidified unit, have gone through tough times now. Sometimes it's good. And we share at the beginning of Jurgen Klopp era in terms of what he really built, the loss at Madrid, some matches or no losing, they brought them together and formed a huge bond over them. So hopefully soon now. With respect to the centre backs, now all pair replacement for them now. Enzo Maresca was asked about centre back as sporting directors, not friend from Argentina, a friend Aaron and Selmino. And this is what Enzo Maresca had to say about Aaron. I see another talent. The most important thing that he adapts, finds a house, settling the right way. Then we need to give him time. We are going to try to help him to adapt as soon as possible. It was asked about Romeo Lavia. So no doubt that when Romeo is fit, he's a top player. Talking about the importance of Romeo Lavia to the team. General Alexis also beside the game about Wesley Fofana. So unfortunately, he could be out for the season. We don't know exactly how long. West is a huge loss in terms of how good he can be for us. Maresca, Nicholas Jackson, he can do many things better. He's in very good. Hopefully, he can score some more goals. But we're completely happy with Nico and what he's giving us. He was gone. He went on to ask him about Benjamin Chilwell. And in the future, I see already where Jai Sani many our sporting directors now. Now our Chinese sporting directors now will cross the T's and dot the I's and know baby Abrantia, your friend Benjamin Chilwell ever call in January transfer window. And I know, and again, almost as to be saying about Romeo Lavia, you know, say football is all about players. We can have the best ideas, but if you don't have the best players, you will struggle. When Romeo is not there, we need to manage. We are better team with Romeo. Not only with Romeo, Rich James, it's all about the players and how good that they can be. I won't be saying about Wesley Fofana and all the players not in there, no. And of course, Enzo Maresca confirming. Said Chelsea will keep our branch friend Aaron and Selmino or Cobham and make sure they work with him. This is the second edition of Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube, discussing everything. Enzo Maresca, ED home come up with respect to players and all preparation for Crystal Palace. In the next few hours, we'll bring you the in-depth preview, tactical analysis of Sam matching against Crystal Palace.